Well, speaking about challenges for the future for me personally, I can answer that in two different ways. First is just the nature of my work is always changing. I explore an issue and then I want to move on. But in particular because I've engaged technology, people tracking, and so forth, as I see commercial interests engage these technologies, whether it's a shopping mall or with your smartphone or whatever, I want to either move away from those or respond to those. I increasingly don't want to be part of push culture. The justification for an artwork, of course, is that it's one of a kind. It only happens in one place, and that's it. Because you create an artwork that responds to people, you're not saying the world should be like that. You're saying there's one place only. However, whether it's the use of lights that turn off and on, or my use of sound or whatever, I do try to respond to how I'm currently feeling about how the commercial world is using these things, perhaps offer something better, or in some cases just move away from it altogether because there's too much. Move on. So my current work is maybe kinetic, but maybe doesn't have as much interactivity. I think we have enough interactivity in our lives right now. So I'm moving more towards large-scale kinetic work. But in a more personal way, I feel like now is the time to explore more how I can make a contribution as a visual artist for changing the world. And the big problem and crisis of our time, I believe, is that virtually all of us, whether we're visual artists or people who make things, or in any sphere, our culture is built on consumerism, and we have to continue to make more and more stuff, or the economy just stops. And so I have a real problem with the idea that I have to be part of that machine, that I'm hired by corporations to make more attractive stuff for people to buy. How can I respond to that and help it be a better situation? Beyond the issue of creating more stuff, at different times we've seen politics influenced by the work of architects and visual artists, and I've been very disappointed in the past few elections that everyone I know, they feel like as a visual artist their only option is to give more money in the same way that anyone else would, and they don't see there's any way they can use their skill set to affect our political situation. So my big personal project is to explore that whole issue, to meet with other people, other visual artists, talk about historical precedents, and to try to offer models for people to get involved, where they can use their art, their talents as visual artists to make a difference. I feel like if I don't do it, who is? I'm successful now. I've been rewarded for what I do, and I'm doing okay. So I should step up. It's incumbent upon me to step up and at least try to find a way to make a difference.